Welcome to Side on Saturday, another FeckHallBahn video, but this time on the much shorter line as we prepare for our move. Judy arrives into Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof with a short freight, clearing the single track line ahead for Frau Doyle to depart for Merthyr Süd. Judy now heads for the siding here at Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof to collect the milk tanker, which will then be attached to the rear of this train for its return to Merthyr Süd. There are no brake vans now on the FeckHallBahn. They've all been packed ready for our move. The remaining stock, 3 wagons, is all air-fitted, braked, and so no longer requires a guard to operate the brakes at the rear of the train. Locos are double crewed, and the operating rules have been amended to reflect that a guard is no longer required, although sometimes we do have one, just riding on the wagon because they like it, particularly Zoe. Judy runs round her train and propels it backwards towards the head shunt to clear the way for the next train to arrive here at Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof. At the far end of the line, Frau Doyle arrives. Baskerville is waiting in the loop here to depart with a single well wagon loaded with the last remaining piece of infrastructure from the junction at Rassenmeer-Überfahrt Haltpunkt. It is no more. The point indicator is no longer required, so the building housing it is on its way to Scotland. Murdo, Baskerville's driver, momentarily forgets that he is supposed to remain in stealth mode. But perhaps the batteries are flat and he needs a bit of a charge. Anyway, that train departs, headed for Bad Schmellen. Baskerville arrives at Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof, where Judy is waiting to take her freight train back to Merthyr Süd. The well wagon and its contents are destined for the end of the Bad Schmellen siding here, where they will be loaded into the workshop. Meadow has remembered to switch to batteries, and now we see a rare bit of very silent parallel running. A bit of fennel gets in the way of the well wagon, derails one of the wheels, but it doesn't really matter. We're on the rundown now. Judy arrives into line 1, the left-hand side of the loop, and Frau Doyle departs once more for Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof. Frau Doyle is now the only passenger stock on the line. Fortunately, we fitted her with the ability to run in both directions when she first arrived, and the line was end to end, which it is again now. The driver has switched ends and is standing on the platform, controlling through a clever remote control system. Judy once again runs round her train. She will need to draw it forward and park it into line 2 because the points are weighted here and the line is automatically set for line 1. We don't want the morning passenger running into a bunch of empty stock. Coupling up on a curve has proved a little tricky as the automatic couplers are reluctant to engage. So Hans gives them a bit of a bump. Let's hope he hasn't upset Zoe too much, who is riding as guard on this train. With the stock now shunted away and off the main running line, Judy returns light engine to Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof. Zoe, rather unconventionally, she's not one for the rules really, hitches a ride on the running board of Judy. Baskerville heads back to the motive power depot. Hot on Baskerville's heels is Frau Doyle with the final passenger service of the afternoon into platform 1 here at Horn and Trumpet Bahnhof. Judy arrives and takes time to have a quick chat with the signaller here and hand over the token for the single line before also heading off for the motive power depot. A quiet, gentle afternoon on the railway. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.